Many classrooms across the South are getting ready to welcome students back. Classrooms are decorated, class rosters have been printed, teachers are arranging desks, planning lesson plans, and imagining all the possibilities a new school year will bring. Preparation is happening everywhere. Yet, I wonder if there's a one kind of preparation we don't spend enough time thinking about: our emotional temperature. This morning, I was at the gym when a video came up on my screen. A man was telling a story from when he was about 10 years old. His teacher had given the class an assignment: write about what you want to be when you grow up. One by one, students stood and shared their dreams. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. And the class applauded. Then it was his turn. His teacher intentionally saved him for last. She knew he had a severe stutter. He walked to the front of the room, and with every ounce of courage, he finally said, I want to be on TV. The room exploded with laughter. Then the teacher spoke. Why would you write that? Who from this school you have ever seen on television? Look at you. You can't even talk. How are they going to put somebody like you on TV? Imagine being 10 years old, standing in front of your classmates, finally finding the courage to say your dream aloud, only to have the adult you trust become someone to convince you it is impossible. As I listened, I kept wondering how many dreams have been buried simply because someone with influence couldn't see beyond what was standing in front of them. Then the story took a turn. The little boy grew up. He became one of the most recognized faces on television. Year after year, until the teacher passed away, he sent her flat screen television every Christmas. Only then did he reveal why. He wanted to make sure she saw what she never believed was possible. That little boy was Steve Harvey. I paused the treadmill and I thought, what if the teacher had spoken life instead? What if she had said, I've never seen it before, but maybe you'll be the first? We'll never know. What we do know is that every child has something inside of them that we cannot see: a dream, a fear, a gift, a struggle, a possibility. That's why, for me, this reflection isn't just for teachers, it's for parents, grandparents, anyone who has the privilege of crossing paths with a child. Scripture tells us that the tongue has the power of life and death. Sometimes a sentence becomes a scar, sometimes it becomes a spark, sometimes the words we speak becomes magnet in a child's mind. As we prepare for another school year, I'm thinking less about classroom decorations and more about heart preparation. There will be challenging days. Children will test our patience. There will be moments when we are tired, frustrated, or overwhelmed. Pause, reflect. We may never know the future of the child standing in front of us, so we should speak in a way that leaves room for God to do what we cannot see. When a child remembers your voice years from now, will they remember someone who told them who they were, or someone who helped them discover who they can become?